Let's study English with a short story. The story is told using simple words and a clear voice. It will help you improve your listening skills and vocabulary. The story isn't real, but it's fun, so you won't get bored until the end. Now let's dive into the story. The Entertainment Architects of OGIE. Part 1. The City of Tomorrow. In the year 2198, the city of OGIE was the brightest jewel of the planet. Skyscrapers made of glass and light reached the clouds. The air was clean, the streets were silent, and robots worked everywhere. People no longer needed to work. Machines cooked, cleaned, built, and even taught. Human beings had achieved what their ancestors always dreamed of, a life without labor. But there was a problem. When every job was done by a robot, people lost their sense of purpose. They had time, comfort, and endless leisure, yet something was missing. Many citizens of OGIE spent their days staring at the sky, asking quietly, "What am I supposed to do now?" Part 2. The Birth of Nova Entertainment. In that world of boredom, one small company began with a simple idea. Let's give people something to feel again. The company was called Nova Entertainment. It started in a small room on the 112th floor of a quiet tower. Its founder, Lira Kestrel, was a former AI designer. She had spent years building machines that could think and work faster than any human. But when her own job became unnecessary, she fell into the same emptiness as everyone else. One night, while walking through the empty park filled with resting service robots, she had an idea. If machines can do everything, maybe our role is not to do anymore. Maybe it is to feel. She decided to build experiences, virtual worlds powered by emotion. Part 3. The First Dream Rooms. Lira and 3 friends built the first dream room. It was a small pod where people could step inside and live another life for a few hours. The pod used emotional AI to read the visitors' memories and design a perfect dream. A story that felt personal. A lonely man might dream of a lost friend. A curious child could explore a forest on another planet. A woman tired of comfort could live as an explorer facing storms and danger. The first dream rooms opened quietly. At first, only a few hundred people came. But when they returned, they cried, laughed, and told everyone about the experience. Soon, lines formed around the building. Within a year, Nova became a name known across OGIE. Part 4. Expansion and Innovation. As the company grew, its technology evolved. Nova introduced shared dreams, where groups could enter the same story together. Friends could go on adventures side by side, fighting dragons, exploring ancient ruins, or simply having dinner in a version of OGIE where the stars sang softly. They also created the Archive of Emotion, a digital museum that stored the strongest feelings ever recorded from dream room users. Artists could borrow emotions from the archive to create new stories. Musicians composed melodies that were literally made of happiness or painted with sorrow. For the first time in years, humans began to feel connected again. Part 5. The Debate. But not everyone approved. Some philosophers warned that people were escaping reality. They said, if life in a dream feels better than real life, will we stop caring about the world outside? Government officials in OGIE discuss regulations. Should there be limits on how long people could stay inside? Could emotions be copyrighted or traded like software? Lira believed in freedom. She said, dreams are not an escape. They are how humans heal in an age where machines do everything. Her words divided the city. Some called her a visionary. Others, a dangerous dream dealer. Part 6. The Turning Point. On Nova's 10th anniversary, the company launched its boldest project yet, Project Mirror Heart. It was a network that connected every dream room in OGIE. For the first time, millions of people could share one collective dream. Each participant's emotions shaped the story in real time. It was said to be the first living dream of humankind. When the system went online, the entire city paused. For 24 hours, almost half of OGIE's population entered Mirror Heart. Inside the dream, people found themselves in a floating garden, surrounded by lights that changed color with every heartbeat. There were no robots, no screens, no noise, only the presence of each other. People talked, laughed, and remembered what it meant to be human. When the experience ended, something strange happened. Citizens began to smile again in the real world. They started forming real clubs, bands, art groups, and volunteer teams. It was as if the dream had reminded them that joy was something they could also build together without machines. Part 7. The Legacy of Nova. 10 years after its creation, Nova had become a global company. Its dream rooms existed in every major city on Earth. And its emotional AI had become a part of schools, therapy centers, and even city planning. Lira Kestrel refused to become a celebrity. She said her work was not about fame, but about purpose. When asked what she thought about the future, she replied, one day, humans and AI will stop asking who serves whom. We will both serve something higher, the experience of being alive. Part 8. OGIE Reborn. Now, OGIE is not only a city of machines. It is a city of emotions. Robots still handle the work, but humans have rediscovered their meaning. Children learn empathy from storytelling AIs. Artists use code as paint and emotion as music. Every building tells a story through light and sound. People no longer say, I have nothing to do. They say, what will I feel next? And somewhere in the highest tower of OGIE, Lira looks out at her city and smiles. The lights below flicker like a heartbeat, the heartbeat of a society that has learned to dream again. Thank you for watching! I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped you improve your English. Please subscribe to this channel and click the like button. Your support helps us create the next video.